Okay, so you can sit nice and tall and just bring your hands to the back of your head and drop your chin to your chest. Slow down your breath again. And then release your arms, head floats up, and we'll bring hands to the floor behind us. Shoulders roll back, elbows roll back, and then lift your heart. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Let's roll our way back up and then come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees, you're welcome to put a blanket or cushion under there, spread your fingers, hands flat and active, and then take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting your head and tail, and then round, draw your belly in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back, and dip part way or all the way to the floor. Press up, round, arch. Dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just do what feels right. Press up, round, arch. One more time, dip down. Press up, round, and then sink back to child's pose. Releasing hips towards the heels, forehead towards the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little bit more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and come back to downward facing dog. You might pedal out your feet a little bit or shift hips side to side. Taking your time. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. And let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. And take any movement, any arm position. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. You can come up to the front of the mat, mountain pose, hands together at the heart. And let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back. Coming through high push-up, lower down, chaturanga. Come into your back bend. We'll spend an extra couple breaths in this first one. Could be low or high, cobra or up dog. And then back to down dog when you're ready. And here, let's take 5 deep breaths, either in down dog or Any other neutral shape. Child's pose, sitting, forearms, knees, something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel what's going up and down. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee to your chest, and start circling this bent right knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the left wrist and bring it over for a side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift your heart. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. And then a big step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Last breath. Release. Make your way back to a good, to down dog. Any movement transition, take the time you need for each thing you're doing. From down dog, let's take the left leg up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Big circles both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. All right, towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in, grab your right wrist, take it across. Same thing, other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Letting your head release. Finding ease within the effort. Big step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in. One more breath here. And then release. Make your way back to a good rest. Any movement transition. And then any neutral shape. If it's useful, you might close your eyes. Slow down again. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, just one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Shift forward and find your balance. Can modify or adjust in any way. Feel as much as you can here. Last breath. Step back, warrior one, just one breath. Make your way to down dog, however you do. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior three. Modifying, adjusting, fine-tuning, in all the ways you know, working with your body, working with what you understand. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release through your movement transition back to your resting pose. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. From here, rise up to standing. Bring your left knee to your chest and find your balance. Right arm can be out or at your hip. You can stay holding the knee or grab your big toe with the first 2 finger and thumb. Possibly straightening part way or all the way. Open your left leg out to the left, just at a slight angle. Still keeping chest square to the front. Bring your left leg back to the front and then set up for a twist. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of your foot. Roll open through the left shoulder. Extend left arm back. Release with the front hand and let's catch with the back hand. King Dancer, Natrajasana. Last balance on this side. And just take this pose in the way that it works for you. You might tip forward a little bit. You might kick your foot into your hand. You might hold back. Wherever you are feeling, how is this? Can your breath be steady here? Last breath. Step back. High lunge. Find your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Rise up to standing. Bring your right knee to your chest and then find your way. Taking whatever variation you did on the other side. Maybe you grab your big toe, maybe stay with the knee. Open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. Bring it back to the front, opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Roll open through the right arm. And then release with the front hand. Catch with the back hand. King Dancer. Kicking your foot into your hand. Working with the body you have. Release, step back, high lunge, slow down here. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Letting go of everything we've just done, everything we might do, and feeling what's right here, right now. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. From here, let's take a twist. Left elbow cross to the outside of the right knee. Work the palms towards the center of the chest, opening through that top shoulder and lengthening your spine. Come back to center, hips low, arms high. Same thing other side, right elbow cross. Back to center, hips low, arms high. Let's release, interlace fingers behind your back, lift your heart. Fold forward, wrapping arms overhead. You can separate your feet, hip width apart or wider. Feeling the pull of gravity on your heavy head, letting the arms release. And then drop your arms all the way down. Let's lower the hips. Come into a squat malasana. You might turn your toes out or widen your stance. You can also use props to support you, putting something under the heels or a block under the hips. We're going to open up the knees using the elbows, and as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down so the chest is nice and open. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw your pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom, connecting that energy all the way up to the top. And then release. Let's come back to a forward fold, feet back to parallel. Let your upper body go. Let's make our way back to down dog in any way you like. You might just step there. You might take some movement along the way, whatever you're choosing to do, feeling that. And from down dog, let's come into a pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. Letting your upper body release towards the floor. Feel free to use support. If you want to prop up your right hip or your chest or forehead with something, you could use a blanket or cushion or block. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right and then slide the left knee forward, coming into half hero on the left side. So left knee points straight to the front of the mat. You might need to move your right leg a little. Left toes point straight back. If this feels too tight, you're welcome to sit up on something that'll make it less tight. You could put a little something under your ankle. Feel free to modify however you need to. So we're going to lean back, tuck the tailbone, keep that tucking to open up the front of the left hip and the quad. And you might stay on your hands, or you could explore coming lower, maybe just to the right elbow. You could come to both elbows, you could come all the way back. And then to release, we'll lean to the right or roll to the right. Straighten that left leg out and give a little rub to the knee or ankle or foot, working out any tightness from that last pose. And then we'll fold over this straight left leg, Janushirshasana. You can bring the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh and then fold over that straight left leg. You can use your hands on your foot, a strap around the foot, the floor, or some combination of those. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Make your way to down dog. Any movement you want to take, noticing the difference on the two sides. Slowing down your breath. And then when you're ready, pigeon pose on the left side. Slide the left knee forward. Scoot back through the right leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. Set up any support that's useful, something under your hip or chest or forehead. Shoulders dropped away from your ears, jaw releasing, eyes releasing. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your left hip in your way, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left and then slide the right knee forward. Half hero, right side. Making whatever adjustments, adding any props, lean back. Tuck the tailbone. You can stay on your hands. You might explore coming lower. One elbow, both elbows all the way down. To release, let's lean to the left or roll to the left, straighten the right leg out. Give a little rub to the knee, ankle, or foot. And then adjust the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh, Janu Shirshasana. Use your hands where they're going to best support you. Could be on the floor or your foot or something around the foot. Lengthen and fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's take one more movement transition. Maybe a vinyasa, maybe some other movement. Just bringing some balance between the two sides. Let's come all the way through to sitting. We'll set up for a supported fish. And you can do this over lots of different things. A couple blocks, blanket, rolled up yoga mat, cushion. You can decide how you want to do it. Something is going to go behind the upper back, pretty high up. And then depending on how high that thing is, you may want something else to support your head so the back of the neck is nice and long rather than the chin being lifted. See if you can drop your chin. If the first thing you choose isn't quite working, try something different. For more intensity, go higher or harder. For less intensity, try softer or smaller. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. Relaxing into the position you're in as best you can. Letting go in layers as much as you can now, and every couple breaths just see, is there more now? If you would like to stay here longer, you are welcome. If you're ready to release out of this now or whenever you are, one gentle way of doing so is to interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your chin to your chest, taking the pressure off your props. You can lean to one elbow, move your things out of your way. And roll back down. I'm going to suggest a supported bridge next. So you can place something under your sacrum, maybe 1 block, maybe 2 blocks, maybe a bolster or cushion. And if there's a different way you'd rather wind things down, please feel free to do that instead. So whatever you're doing, feeling where you are. If you're joining me for supported bridge, you might add a hip flexor stretch by bringing your right knee to your chest, grabbing hold of it, and straightening your left leg, the other leg, and letting that straight left leg hang, yawning open through the front of the left hip. Let's release, switch sides, bring the left knee in, drop the right leg long, letting the front of the right hip open, release. When you feel even, come to neutral. Could be both knees to the chest. Could be both legs in the air. Could be both feet on the floor or legs extended along the floor. See how much you can let go wherever you're choosing to be. Can you feel the muscles releasing? Whatever's touching the floor, spreading and releasing. And on your own time, you can come out of this, taking all the time you need. Just checking in with your body. Is there anything else you want to do to feel complete in this practice? Is there a pose or stretch or part of your body that could use some attention? Taking your time to wind things down in any way that feels good for you. Eventually settling into stillness, getting your body as comfortable as you can, comfortable enough. Releasing the control of your breath. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And allow this movement to increase through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today.